From Epic accidentally leaking this item to the reveal of Creative 2.0, today we explore 30 updates coming in 2023. After 2 years, one of the most important characters in all of Fortnite is about to make a surprise reveal. Chrome is slowly taking over the entire island, taking us to Chapter 4. But I don't think anyone was expecting the return of Midas. A secret spray was added called Silver and Gold, which actually teases this along with his golden powers being overtaken by the Chrome. Now it's not released yet, but with just under a month left of the season, it is looking very likely he'll be making an appearance. And that isn't the only thing to look forward to. Before he returns, the Herald has a massive secret that's foreshadowing the future. We already know her cosmetics and Chrome items have descriptions that tease the end of reality, but it has officially gotten worse. All of her quests have subtle hints about her power and how we're useless against it, but there's one in particular that we need to bring our attention to. We're tasked with delivering the Herald's warning to NPCs, but their responses are a little strange to say the least. Panther says the Herald's gonna do what now, while Sunbird says she already foresaw this coming and is prepared. Something massive is about to happen, and it might just have something to do with the reward for completing this quest. You get a special emote when you're finished, and I think this is trying to tell us something. In the texture for the emote, you can see both islands very clearly. Not only is the other side still overrun by cubes, but it also has some strange new variants of both as well. It's very odd to see teasers for the Chapter 2 island, but somehow this all has to be connected. So how exactly do we get to the destruction of the entire map? And that comes down to the live event. The Herald is overtaking the island, and it's pretty likely the whole map will be Chrome. But there's also some interesting leaks that point to a concert. In the files, an event codenamed Sunburst references Chrome, a cyber city, and a music venue. Epic even made some of this event using Creative 2.0, and it's set to end with downtime, so I'm expecting something huge. And with the live event confirmed, we could see the reveal of another insane feature. We all know Epic's been working on first person since we first saw it in the device event over 2 years ago. With this leading straight into Chapter 4, it seems like the perfect time to finally release. Another exciting upcoming feature is flying animals, and no, I am not talking about the crows. There's already rideable boars and wolves in game, but in the future, we could even see a flying Klombo. There's also a chance that whatever these flying creatures are could show up in the live event. With over half the island evacuating on balloons and flying POIs, it does make perfect sense. Definitely sounds like the plan for Chapter 4, but something even better on the way is melee weapons. They were added to Creative a few months ago, giving you the chance to fight with swords, spears, even hammers, all with their own special abilities. But did you know there's extra versions coming to Battle Royale too? A spear was found in the files that wasn't for Creative, along with another version of the sword which looks insane. I mean, just imagine having normal swords in VR. It'd be a great addition for a new chapter. Like, come on, Epic, if you're gonna name the island after Greek gods, you gotta let us fight like a gladiator. And soon, there will be multiple new maps to play on. Creative 2.0 is officially releasing alongside Chapter 4, and Epic is now testing it on the V23 update, which means it'll probably be available day one. Players are gonna be able to make their own maps, games, even port any items they want into Fortnite. It's gonna be insane. And since technically anything can be made with Creative, Epic is finally bringing back one of the most infamous vehicles. Police cars were all over the map as props and even got a brand new design in Chapter 2, but after just 2 seasons, they were completely deleted due to real-life controversies. Well, they've recently returned in the files, and it looks like Epic might just be bringing them back for Chapter 4, so I am hoping for a Cops and Robbers LTM. Eventually, we might even be making our own cars and games because Fortnite is working on an open-world mode. You might remember the leak revealing a brand new cover image that looked completely different to the Fortnite we knew. There were swords, shields, even magic, not to mention a brand new art style. It seemed like a cover for an RPG or open-world game that Epic is working on, and we even got a look at some test maps with your own little huts to live in. Just imagine playing Minecraft survival in Fortnite. While it's probably not going to be released with the start of Chapter 4, it is definitely coming at some point in 2023. One thing Chapter 4 will bring is a ton of new locations, and we might finally see some of Epic's lost POIs come to life. Fortnite has a lot of artists, so it makes sense that not every POI they design is used, but sometimes they are actually saved for the future. There's an entirely modern version of Rocky Reels called the Mirage that features a stage, giant screen, even a hotel with pools. More locations include the abandoned Soviet nuclear complex, which looks like a huge upgrade to Steamy Stacks, and other locations like a rundown amusement park. This would be perfect for a new map for an apocalypse season. Now, if the map's gonna get any bigger, we're gonna need more vehicles. Motorbikes were leaked a few seasons ago and were nearly finished before they vanished from the files. It seems like Epic is working on even more classic additions with the goofball vehicle. Sounds like it'll be hilarious, and seeing some of their scrap concepts like a drivable bathtub, it's safe to say this vehicle could be amazing. Fitting with the crazy style, there's also a plan for one of the most OP weapons we have ever seen. The Zapatron is famous for being vaulted after just 30 minutes due to it being extremely overpowered, but it turns out that Epic was making something even worse. A Zapatron Jumpatron minigun was in the works, and with how ridiculous some of the items we've gotten recently are, it's not out of the picture. In fact, there's a ton of crazy items that are in the files, but still haven't been released. One of these is the double jump backpack. It works like the jetpack by taking up a slot in your inventory, but this time, it'll let you leap into the air a second time, which would be perfect for zero build, but it won't top the most requested backpack in all of Fortnite. The self-revive pack is already in games like Apex and Warzone, and Epic were even working on one. It looked like this. It would give you the ability to revive yourself or even help pick up your teammates faster. We all know how annoying it is to be thirsted when your teammate can't help, so this would be a great change. Even if you don't make it in time, there's another new chance of getting back in the game. Epic has been working on a new deployable reboot item that allows you to reboot your teammates anywhere on the map. Perfect if there's no vans in the zone, will help keep more players in the match for better action-packed games. It's not the only thing getting action, because the Fortnite storyline is about to enter a whole new era. With the Imagine Order gone, only Jenna was left after he fell into the zero point and was split into millions of pieces. As he slowly revives himself, we are waiting to see his grand return, and this means there's a whole new storyline about to unfold. Since the IO's defeat, enemies like the Last Reality are now the focus of the 7, especially with their third attempt at destroying the island. Not only did Season 2 bring the destruction of the IO, but it also gave us the Anvil launcher, an insane homing rocket that locked onto vehicles. Well, unfortunately, players are disappointed because it wasn't as good as the old guided missile, but luckily, that could be changing very soon. Epic has updated the old launcher, and they're even working on a new version. It has been temporarily deleted from the game since Chapter 1, and now it is finally making its grand return. Another weapon making a comeback is the charged shotgun. It has been updated and could still appear this season, but seems more likely to be a part of the loophole for the new chapter. But just before 2022 ends, Epic will of course be giving us Winterfest. Last year's was pretty good, and the cabin is already being reworked for this year. We'll see a bunch of free presents, the return of Christmas items, as well as a load of new skins. And some of them have been in front of us this whole time. There's been 6 sets of survey skins that haven't released yet, and these always appear in the next battle pass and then the item shop. So make sure to be on the lookout because the skins for the next few seasons are right here. There's also one new cosmetic that is confirmed to appear next season. The Photonic Strikers is an unreleased pickaxe that is completely customizable. From changing the colors, design, even animation, it looks crazy. But there's another leaked animation that is gonna break the internet when released. Of course, I'm talking about skateboards. We were all super disappointed to hear that they were canceled this summer. But with next season just around the corner, Epic has the perfect opportunity. You might also forgotten about a few cosmetics that are still waiting in the files to release. Outfits like Brilliant Bomber still remain after being scrapped from the annual pass. Not to mention players begging for the Reflector wrap from the Marvel season, the Underwriter from No Sweat, and even the deleted Tunak Tunak Toon emote. But above cosmetics, there's one thing that everyone is praying for, and that's Colombo. With a clean new map, there's no better time for him to make a return, and we haven't seen him since the IO made them extinct. But for all we know, Chapter 4's island could be full of them. Let me know what you want to see next season. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.